Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Aggies offense will take the field first. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a...
Turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Dropping back, it's Reed. Makes the grab on the left. Across the 25, he's got room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense will have its first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Throws to the back. Caught, close to the marker, it's Bob. Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Carr. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The inside handoff. Really good running, gets it into red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. He's looking to pass. They're setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Working that left side now. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Carr. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And it's 3rd and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but we got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, the running back has it. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll take it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Pocket breaking down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The run to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got him. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going to the running game. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Reed. Complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Gonna run it. It's loud. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. They'll run play action. He lost one down the sideline. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They're trying to find some room off right tackle.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. He's got the back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here come the Irish, back on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. That ball came out a little late, and it was almost picked off. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Love. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. They'll run it. Touchdown, Irish! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most Most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass, it's Reed. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Kick is in the air. On his way back from the 20. Makes a move. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. They'll leave it with him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Back to pass, it's Reed. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And the Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. A little screen to the running back. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The offense uses a timeout, and they'll have a quick meeting on the sideline. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. The lead is down to a field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Turning it on! And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. On the option. Now the pitch. Makes him talk to the hand. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Bob. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option look. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got him penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to... Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Tight end now in motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Here's the handoff. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He makes a catch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Leaves it with the back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Moss. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And that one will give them the lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Auburn is behind significantly on that scoreboard. This has been a gong show since old War Eagle took flight today. They're trailing by 18 to South Alabama. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Carr. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Irish send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Out of the gun to give to the back. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Moss. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Trying to get behind the defense. Almost intercepted. And what a momentum swing that could have been. But they still force a fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got the quick completion. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, it's Reed. Caught over the middle, it's Bussey. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Rides the back on the option, the give. Picks up the first down. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Tripped up for the tackle. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. Absolutely center cut. All tied up here in the fourth quarter.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. Got room at the 35. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. To the ground, he's got it again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Dropping back, it's Carr. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. Find some fresh air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Irish send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll tell you the somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sets up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for ball's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
How about that turn of events for the defense? Not only do they force the fumble and jump on it, creating a massive momentum shift, but they're already in field goal range where they stand right now to break this tie.
Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Grabbed in the backfield. It's locked. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Just over a minute to go. Drama is high, guys, to see if they can hold on to this lead.
Big-time kick late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Back to throw, it's Reed. Here, they've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. They'll run the screen. No sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Concepcion. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Timeout is called with just a single second left. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Caught behind the line. It's Bussy. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Makes a man miss. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. With the run on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And they grab the lead here in overtime.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Love. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. 1 more stop by this defense wins it. 4th and long in overtime. He's got it. 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Snapped it in the shotgun. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 3rd and goal, desperately trying to get it in and keep hope alive. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
4th and goal for the game. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Going for 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the 2nd OT. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
This thing has been back and forth now. 1st and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Starting to feel a little pressure. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They haven't gotten much done here. 3rd down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field goal attempt easier. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. It's good, and how about that clutch kick from distance to send us to another overtime?
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Wants to go up top. They are stopped on the 2-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. Slams ahead. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and we'll play another overtime. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.